Namaskaram. Today, I am going to touch upon a very common subject matter and also a serious concerning issue, which is delayed marriages and some of its serious consequences people are facing because of this delayed marriages nowadays. Marriage, so nowadays, is fast losing its meaning today. I can say, with both men and women getting absorbed completely into their careers and their fast lifestyle, getting married at an early age is seen more as a curse in one's life. Almost everyone wishes to stay single, enjoy their independence, achieve their career goals, work and earn high pay, while very few decide to get married and begin a family. But not taking the decision to getting married at the right age has its own cons. You don't get an ideal partner and are forced to start a family soon after the marriage. Moreover, you don't get the time to understand your partner and simply start living a robotic life with not much life in it. So, late marriage is seen as a completely different topic for men and women. For men, aging is considered as a good maturation phase of life, but once you cross the mid-age, it gets difficult finding a nice, understanding and like-minded partner. You look for females much younger your age and find it difficult to suit their requirements and preferences. However, for women, it is seen as a complete dead end. You can stay a spinster all your life or make a choice with very few men of the same age available for marriage. So today, unmarried girls in between 25 to 35 years old are living life with quite a self-respect in society. Nobody frown upon them. Their marriage neither forms a subject of discussion nor is any frowning eyebrow raised upon their funny and joyous lifestyle. In one recently held survey, majority of the city girls are not in a hurry of marrying. They have to deck up their career. No matter their parents do worry for their marriages, but these girls are neither worrying over the score of their marriages nor are they feeling any sense of guilt about it. They're enjoying their virginity to the hills. So they won't ponder over every aspect of married life before stepping into the canopy of marriage. So for them, the only aim of the womanhood doesn't at all is the consummation into marriages. Parents too possibly have become consenting to this outlook of their well-educated wards. Is a very serious point. Parents too possibly have become consenting to this outlook of their well-educated wards. And slowly but steadily, the society too has begun accepting this norm of late marriages. So let's see some of the common reasons nowadays for this delayed marriages. According to some social scientists, if attention towards the outlook of the girls is paid, there are several reasons which could be accounted for of the delayed up marriages. Number one, education. So the prime reason is the girls being well educated. So education not only has lent a change of an immense magnitude in the outlook of girls, but in the mindset of the society as well. Another reason is self-dependency. Education has brought about thorough metamorphosis in the thought process of the girls. So their confidence has got boosted up enormously, stoking the fire in them to be self-dependent. And economic independence. Yes, this has raised up the girls independent financially, so they feel it more important to focus on their career first than on their marriages. Several girls are supporting their family financially. So in such a whirlwind of a condition, thought of marriage doesn't flash in mind. Another reason is mismatched marriages. So the mismatched marriages solemnized in family and society have also played a great role in changing their outlook in the matter of their marriages. They think it's better to be late in marriage to find a suitable match with whom to live a quality life than landing in a hot soup in a hurry. Breaking up relationships. This is a very serious issue. So today's generation do not believe in the old dictum Pati Vivaham. So the ever-flashing headline news of divorces too has compelled them to give a second thought to this matter. Nuclear family. So in smaller families where daughters are single in number, they don't want to take the decision of marrying too early on their age. Rather they search or focused on such a life partner who could understand well the responsibilities to their parents. Another reason, a common reason, is fear of commitment. Young generation is afraid of commitment and shy away from any kind of binding. They have values of their own, their liking of their own, hence do not wish to hurry up the matter of marriage. Normal childbirth in older ages too. So it was formerly said that the girls should conceive within the ages of 25 to 30 so that the child born is healthy. Abnormal childbirths were considered to be a high possibility in case of older girls. Therefore, marriage on the right time was considered to be sacrosanct. So this issue has disappeared after the progress made in the field of the medical science. Western effects are one reason for late marriages. The world of television and internet has turned the cultures of the entire countries of the world in one single color. Of late, we have started on exchanging cultures as well. So marriage is now not associated with age. Marriages are now being solemnized in the ages of 35 to 40 to 45 to 50 years also. That is what Kali Yuga. So, friendships of the young boys and girls. That's a very concerning issue. Today, emotional support is being gotten in the young ages itself. For what the life partner formerly used to be the auxiliaries to the emotions are now there, the girlfriends and boyfriends. Search of an ideal life partner. So maturity in girls have enhanced up aplenty. Emotional feelings like forgo and sacrifice are stranger to them. She wants such a companion who could understand them. To hell with their understanding to them. Should have money, position, power, and above all, emotionally support you too. This is what happening nowadays. Some of the other reasons for this delayed marriages. So apart from these above said reasons, there could be some personal reasons too for the late marriages. On the other hand, outlook of parents too have changed. As for examples, when a mother could not fulfill her ambitions of life, she wants her daughter to fulfill it, for which they support their daughters fully. Parents, please note this point. When a mother could not fulfill her ambitions of life, she wants her daughter to fulfill it, for which they support their daughters fully. So today's parents have full confidence over their children, and pressure from the side and children is almost non-existent. Parents exhort children in the matter of studies. Parents never discuss the matter of the marriage of daughter until they complete their education completely. So during family functions, questions like common questions, when the marriage is going to be held, are no more asked now. This question has been replaced with, what's your daughter doing? So that's the question nowadays people are asking. Instead of asking when the marriage is going to be held, so it is getting replaced with, what's your daughter doing? Parents feel proud to talk of the achievements and success attained by daughters. From this, the daughters too feel encouraged and bold, and their attitude too changes. Today's parents don't deem it fit to stoop low in society for the happiness of the daughters. For them, the happiness of the daughters reigns supreme. But they certainly do worry and wish that the daughters get a suitable match as long as they are alive, because who else will support the daughters after they are no more there to support? How will she live alone in her old age? But these sorts of worries are wrapped beneath the carpet in front of the happiness of the daughters. So they leave the final decision about marriage to be taken by their own daughters. Divorce rates are higher amongst those who lie the knot in their 30s, say a study. It's a serious concern. We find out whether this research holds true or not. So making a shift in divorce trends, an international research has shown that couples who delay tying the knot after the age of 30 split sooner than those who get married in their 20s. This is a very interesting survey. So the findings state that after the age of 32, the chances of getting a divorce increases by 5% every year. So we analyze the findings. Clash of strong minds. So it is believed that after one crosses 30, he or she tends to be more opinionated and rigid at times. Clinical psychologist says, while there is no age to get divorced, and marriages at any age and time can go wrong, so delayed marriages can lead to separation, because by the time both the man and the woman cross their 30s, they have strong opinionated mind and are probably not open to changes. So by this time, both men and women have made their own lives, professionally, financially, and personally, and all comfortable with the way they lead their lives, thus not being open to changes. These are some of the findings of clinical psychologists. Another important reason, an important impact, infertility. The risk of infertility related to late marriages. Age is a very important criterion for women, especially for conception. Delayed age greatly affects the fertility of women, reducing the possibility of conception. According to the study of Advanced Fertility Center, Chicago, 1 in every 4 women is infertile by the age of 35. Based on the study, the rate of pregnancy declines gradually in the 30s and is more substantial during the late 30s and 40s. Very few women stay fertile at the age of 45. Very few women. So today, a huge number of couples are fighting infertility due to their age. So that is why fertility has become a big business globally. So the number of childless couples is increasing every day. According to a survey in mid-1990s, only 13% of all married couples aging between 35 and 45 had no kids. Only 13%. 1-3. But today, the number has increased to almost 40%. 40. Which is quite shocking. Late marriage can be an invitation to cancer in women, say some of the oncologists also. This is a very, very serious concern again. In fact, in a quest to become successful, it is often observed that women delay getting married. But little do they know that getting married at an older age can invoke several health problems, including cancer. Yes, you read that right. Late marriage can be an invitation for cancer in women in India, like breast and cervical cancer. According to recent reports, doctors claim that late marriages, multiple sex partners, and late pregnancy have contributed to incidence of cancer among women. The report stated that 46% of women suffering from cancer are under 50, which is most worrying trend that's likely to continue in the coming years due to lifestyle changes. 2% of the Indian women suffering from cancer are in 20 to 30 years age group. 2%. 16% are in the age group of 30 to 40. 28% are in the age group 40 to 50. So almost 46% women patients are below 50. So doctors say an increasing number of patients belong to 25 to 40 years of age, which is a very, very alarming situation. Since discussing private body parts is a taboo in many communities in India, women prefer to remain silent until their condition becomes unbearable or incurable. Doctors say discomfort with the process of diagnosis and treatment is an additional concern. Research conducted in other countries suggests women perceive mammography exams as uncomfortable, and these feelings are shared by women in India too. So the disease, especially breast and ovarian cancer, also carries a stigma for women. So according to the National Institute of Cancer Prevention and Research, when one woman dies of cervical cancer every 8 minutes in India, every 8 minutes in India, one woman dies of cervical cancer. For every 2 women newly diagnosed with breast cancer, 1 woman dies of it in India. The data also shows that as many as 2,500 persons die every day due to tobacco-related diseases in India. Further, doctors say more young women seem to suffer from breast cancer these days than older women. So young breast cancer patients have special concerns. Their cancers tend to be more advanced, more aggressive, more likely to be caused by an inherited defective gene, and may respond differently to treatment than do breast tumors in older women. So delay the Benefits of marriage. Once you choose to get married at a later age, you indirectly choose to delay the rewards of marriage. For instance, you find your soulmate later, find love and a faithful sexual partner later, etc. So when you get married, your partner helps you get economically settled. You invest more in your savings and get extremely relaxed financially and economically. Health benefits of marriage. So health of married individuals is better than those who are singles. So after marriage, you get loved by a partner and have a good financial and emotional support. So this helps keep you mentally at peace and hence away from health conditions such as depression, heart conditions, etc. In contrast, single individuals, widows, and divorcees stay alone and suffer from a range of health conditions. Okay. Now we ask a divine question. All these are things, so we keep it in mind. Is there any divine remedy? Though we intend to, get married, but it's getting delayed genuinely. Is there any real divine pariharam, a remedy for this delay? When the marriage of the boy or girl gets delayed unduly, for the marriage to take place early, rishis recommend Parayanam, chanting of Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam, can be conducted in according to the procedure, according to the rules, as Navaham for 9 days. Alternatively, as mentioned in the Uma Samhita, Kanyarti cha vatu kanyapi anurupa vardhini Sita vivaha sargam tu pathed prata prayatna ghavyam nivedayat kshiram sadhyo dugdham chuchistale. Boys, in order to get a suitable bride, and girls, to get a suitable groom, should do Parayanam, chanting of the 73rd Sita Vivaham Sargam of the Balagandam of Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam every day in the early morning for a period of 1 mandalam, 48 days. Doing Nivedanam of freshly milked cow's milk. The Vivaham is certain to take place early. This is actually in a very, very ancient text, Uma Samhita. Please make use of it as a first line remedy before going to an astrologer. From the boys' side or even the girls' side, though who wish to get married, but there is a genuine delay, then chanting of Sita Vivaham, the 73rd Sargam of chapter of the Balagandam of Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam is recommended for a daily for a period of 48 days. Offer freshly milked cow's milk. And it says the Vivaham is, the marriage is certain to take place early. It is Uttamam, this is best for the boy or girl who is to get married, do this Parayanam themselves daily. That is, both boy or girl who are intending to get married, they should do themselves. Parents doing on behalf of them don't solve the purpose. It's for them to realize, and they should chant. That's what clearly mentioned. They have to do this chanting of the 73rd Sargam, the Sita Vivaham, 48 days. What's the problem? Chant it. So after receiving the Srimad Ramayana book from an elder, so if you want to enjoy a happy and healthy life, marriage is must. Happy married life to all who are delaying marriage and those who are desperately waiting to get married. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu. Sarvam Sri